My name is Jose Tirado. I'm the Chief of Bureau of Counterterrorism. They focus on primarily terrorism, not only nationally, but internationally. I also have the Criminal Networks Group, which is gang investigations, and I also have narcotics, the section, and their primary use is a proactive strategy towards fighting crime in these high narcotics areas. I joined CPD when I was 27. I was already a policeman prior to joining CPD, CHA Police. And I was a Cook County Sheriff for some time as well. That's where my career initially started. But who doesn't want to be Chicago Police? It's the best department in the world, and I'll say that over and over and over again, and I'll put us up against anybody. So I was a young dad. I already had 2 sons. I was married, and it was a great opportunity. The goal was to become a Chicago police officer. I was very proud of being a Cook County Sheriff and also a CHA police officer, but the goal for me was to become a Chicago police officer. So for my family, when I became a police officer, you would have thought I was a rock star. It was a very proudful moment for my mom, very proudful moment for my dad. Basically, just because where I grew up and how I grew up, it was life-changing for them as well. So it was a goal that no one really thought was attainable, but I attained it, and now, here I am, so many years later, and I'm actually a chief. So that's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But yeah, it was. I don't know how to explain it, but it was something that my family was very, very proud of. It was odd. I had mentors when I was younger, as a policeman. Unfortunately, he passed away. His name was Lupe Pena. He was the first Hispanic policeman I ever met, and he was a tactical officer, which for me and my brothers was a little, I hate to say it, was just a little insane at the time, because we had just never met anyone who spoke Spanish that was a policeman. So it was someone that I respected, someone that I understood he was, where he came from. He understood the neighborhood. And when I got on the police department, I ran into him years later, and he remembered me, and I remembered him, and he did mentor me, and he actually was a big factor on moving up and helping others and trying to do better. Diversity it's very important to the police department. It represents our city. Our city is probably the most diverse city compared to New York in the United States. It's needed. It's needed because you have to be able to relate to people on their level to help them. So, how do we relate if we don't understand where they're coming from? That's for me is why Lupe Pena was big for me in my career, because he could relate. He could speak Spanish. He could speak. He had my dialect. He understood my culture, and that's something that we need on this department more than I can explain on this video. Is it easy to be a police officer? No. That's why you should want to join the police department. I mean, if it's easy, I have 2 sons, and I always tell them, if it's easy, is it even worth it? And they understand what I mean by that. And I hope that everyone who's listening to this understands what I mean by that. We need you now. This is the time that we need you to join the police department, to get into change, to whatever your beliefs are, you can express them here. This is a different police department. I'm not saying that the past was right or wrong, but I do believe that we are headed in the right direction in respect to listening to what is wanted by the community and what is demanded by us, and we do need that. We need it from everybody and from all walks of life. I mean, who doesn't want to be a rock star? Who doesn't want to be Superman, Wonder Woman? That's what we need. Those are the people we need. Those are the people that we need right now. The ones that are willing to sacrifice themselves for the greater good.